Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Alone on the Ark. Today we are going to continue our mission to find us a male Megatherium, high level, and we'll take a look at any UDs that we find. We're back at our snow taming pen from yesterday. I happened to be flying around and I found us a 145 Direwolf. Now, I don't really need him, but I got to thinking, we do have that Direwolf. Oh, I really hope you can't get out of there, buddy. Let's put you on follow in case we have to run and jump again. We have that ghost Direwolf skin. And, well, I mean, how are we supposed to use the skin if we don't have a Direwolf? Plus, 145. Oh, your tail's feathers are getting in the way, dude. I couldn't turn down a 145. So, here we are, taming a Direwolf. Of course, he couldn't be one of the pretty Love Day colors. Love Day is still going on. I'm actually filming right after the last episode. Trying to get a few videos made, because I know it's going to be a while before I have, more than a day or so off. Oh, there is an Argent over there. That Argent could give us some trouble. Come on, bud, just go down. He's down? No, he's not down. Come on, Super Dodo, come over here. For a second, I thought he was. I really don't want to hit him if he's still unconscious, so... There we go. Now he's down. Let's go take care of that Argent. Which, of course, is pretty Love Day colors, but low level. That really seems to be my luck. If I manage to find a high level, they never seem to be event colors. The Raptor and the Megatherium, totally, exceptions. Alright, what do you got for Prime? Let's just do raw. Whoops. Got a stack of meat. I kind of want to use up some of our Prime. That's gonna spoil. After we tame him, we're gonna have to go to base because I only have one cryopod, and it's currently full of Megatherium. I also want a chance to pick up my other trank darts that I had made. I had made some up, but I forgot them back in the smithy. So we have 38 left. We're definitely going to need more. Here's our 145 Direwolf. I'm complaining that he's not event colors, but we're going to put a ghost skin on him, so... One, I guess his colors don't really matter. And two, I mean, if it's a ghost skin, isn't that kind of like event colors? He's going to look like a ghost. Woo, look at that. 42% taming just off of one bite of Prime. That is really good. So he's only going to need to eat 2 more times. How long does this Prime got? 25 minutes. We're good. We're golden. So, I know the video just started. We're only not even 5 minutes in, but I'm going to go ahead and cut here until he is tamed up. And then I will bring you guys back right before he takes his last bite. See you in a few. Alright, he is about to get up. I figured I'd show you where we are on the map. We're right up here in the corner at 30 latitude, 37 longitude. We're kind of... Our little icon says we're on the river. We're actually not on the river. The river is just off that cliffside. We are on the snow biome side of the river. Hello. Don't you just look menacing? I know that I am pretty horrible at naming my creatures. To be completely honest, two of my best viewers are a couple of my cousins, and they have named probably 80% of my creatures, just because I guess names aren't all that important to me. But this guy we're gonna name, if I can get in there. Change name. We have to do it, guys. Ghost. Because he's gonna be a ghost. Let's whistle all to stop. We'll jump up on Super Dodo. And then we're gonna pick him up and take him back to base. So yeah. I think the big plan for today is to continue looking for... Oh, hang on. Look at this. Look at that. Goodness gracious. I think I mentioned in my last video that I'm not a big fan of pink, but if that guy were a higher level, I would be sorely tempted to tame it, because I don't actually remember looking. She looks pretty cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. We have to. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's a unicorn. What do we do? What do we do? Okay, come on, buddy. You're gonna come back. Follow me. Where are you? Come on, ghost. We're gonna go put you back in the taming pen. Are you coming? I don't want to lead him all the way back home. I don't know that we would make it. It's just... when you see the unicorn, you grab the unicorn. So let's put him back in here. Oh yeah, by the way, direwolves don't require a saddle. Okay. I feel like that's going to be a problem. Unicorns are super rare. They are probably one of the rarest creatures on the island because... Sorry, I'm going to pause for a second. There's only one wild unicorn on the map at any one time. And they can spawn anywhere. They don't have a specific spawn spot. I have been playing Ark since it came out on PlayStation 4 in 2016, I believe it is. So about 5 years. And this is the second time I've seen a unicorn. The first time I saw it, I grabbed it then too. It was funny, I was actually landing for stamina, and I'm like, oh look, an equus. Huh, that's really white. I'm going to take a closer look. And it turned out to be the unicorn. And it was over by Black Sands. Now this one here is in the snow biome. Like I said, they're very, very rare. Only one on the map at any one time, one wild. If I tame this one, which I'm fully intend to do, it should spawn another one. But the problem is like I said, they can spawn anywhere and everything tends to want to eat them. Not just the unicorns, but like equus in general. So we are... Could you? There you go. And we're gonna... Oh, no, no, no. You dropped it. Okay. You dropped it again. Okay, dropping this unicorn in the pen might not have been the best idea. So I'll tell you what. I am going to cut here. And then I will bring you guys back when I get the unicorn back to base and get it all... Well, I'll tame it for you on camera, but I'll at least get it back to base and make sure there's nothing bad. So I'll see you in a few. Okay guys, welcome back. So I got the unicorn back to base. Unfortunately, it's taken her about half an hour to calm down. I ended up dropping her in here and flying away, getting her out of render range just to get her to calm down. The problem is, I'm afraid that if I try and tame her in the pen, it won't work. I've tried before with an equus and it didn't work. When I looked into it, somebody said that you couldn't tame them in a pen. But I'm kind of seeing conflicting things on that. So I opened up the door, and I'm kind of hoping that maybe she'll just walk out. Or I might just have to give it a try. I have carrots in my slot. Ooh, she's out. She's out. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Oh my gosh. Okay, she was such a low level that one carrot tamed her. I guess I could have tamed her in the pen because I would not have been able to jump on and she wouldn't have kicked me off. Oh, what are we gonna name her? She has to have a name. I got it. Majestic. I feel like I'm spelling that wrong. Maybe not majestic. I will think about that. But we have our unicorn. So actually, you'll notice that I'm in a weird armor. I'm actually wearing ghillie. Because ghillie can help you with passive tames. I don't know how accurate that is. I've tamed equus with and without it. But yeah, so like I said, I dropped her. I actually dropped her down here. Actually, I dropped her up there up top. And she ran off, and then it was a panic to go grab my thylacoleo and kill the piranha in the lake. And she ran down here. She went in and out of the water. She ran way over that way. I thought she was going to leave this little grotto. She ran up that way. I thought she was going to leave that way. I ended up swooping down, picking her up, dropping her in the taming pen just to keep her safe. And I googled it, and somebody said try getting out of render range. And so I figured, okay, well, it's worth a try. So Super Dodo and I flew away, and we got out of render range, and sure enough, when we came back, she had lost her aggro, she had calmed down, and I was able to tame her. Now, you guys are gonna think I'm hilarious, or just ridiculous. Either or. With our unicorn, she has to be protected. So, she's just gonna live inside. Because, well, it's safer in here than out there. So, Like I said, y'all are probably going to be like, man, you're ridiculous. Or, you're hilarious. It's hit and miss. But I can't let her die, and that's actually what happened to the first Equus I tamed. If you remember, we used to have like a level 10, I want to say it was like a cyan blue Equus, and I had it over here with these guys, and something, I think it was before I had the spike walls up there, or potentially before I had the gateway over there. Because this whole area now, I actually need to add a couple spike more walls there. Couple more spike walls there. Excuse me. Getting tongue-tied. Before I had this, that's why I have this area all kind of sealed off with the walls, the gateway, these stone walls, gateway down there, is so that almost nothing can get down here. I mean, I use this area down here some, like right now we have our little dock, our little fishing station. Our pipes are down there for our water, but for the most part we're mainly up here. And so I wanted this area protected. Well, somehow I think it was actually a Diplo. Somehow a Diplo got in here. And Diplos don't do damage. They are an herbivore. They're not a carnivore. But when they get really close to you or you get close to them, they aggro. And they have this really huge knockback effect. They basically like tilt their head down and then like fling their head out, and it'll send your dinos just flying. Last time it happened, it didn't do actual damage, but it did send them flying, and it sent the Equus off the cliff into the lake where piranhas promptly ate it. I was so sad. But so to keep our unicorn safe, which is even more important than just a normal Equus, we're gonna leave her in here. She's gonna be she'll be our good luck charm. Let's take a look at her. Ooh, her stats. She's got 480 health. Oh my goodness, she's super squishy, but she is only level 29. She's 29. She gained 9 levels when I tamed her. Yeah, she's squishy. So pretty much every point she ever gets is going to go into health. Because I want her to have lots of health. We want her to live. We don't want her to die. So we're going to go ahead and leave her inside here. Let's go ahead and throw out... We'll put her right here. She's facing the wrong way. We'll throw out our Megatherium. You are just... Huh. You know what's funny is the very first time I ever played Ark. Very first time. I could not stand the crazy colors. The reds, the greens, the Christmas, the Love Day events. Like, that Thylacoleo would have been awesome. Those two, I would not have liked them at all because they're bright red. I would have liked this Baryonyx. I would have hated this Raptor. I just did not care for event colors. I did not care for crazy colors. I wanted like natural looking colors. Like this guy would have been perfect. Even Super Dodo would have been acceptable. But like our red RG with the blue feet? No. See, his colors are more natural looking. Hers are just blam in your face. So it's so funny now that I'm like all about the high level event colors. Granted, if it's a high level and it's not an event color, I'm still going to try and tame it if it's something I need. But if it's a high level and it's an event color, like bonus. Okay, so let's pick up our otter. We need We need our unnamed Christmas otter, speaking of event colors. Let's go back in here. Whoops. Into our armor box. I am going to put the ghillie in here because I don't need it now. Let's go ahead and close that up. We have our lovely, lovely artifacts. We're going to need to start getting some more of those. Let's check on our fires. Well, they're obviously still have wood because they're still burning. So what I did is I built 6 fires and I put 300 wood in there. There's 109 left in that one. Let's check this one. 109 left in this one. So they're just going to burn until they run out of wood, and then we'll have 300 charcoal in each. And then the charcoal, oh, I added a box, by the way. This is our holiday item box. I did manage to get some more dino candies and some more boxes of chocolates. It was actually kind of funny. I ran out of sap, and I used some of the leech blood that I had fished out from the non-Valentine fish, and it was giving me multiples of each. So leech blood might be the way to go. I have more. I don't think it's on our Thyla. I think it's actually on the Baryonyx. Because I ended up taking the Baryonyx down and clearing the pond. I had a whole bunch of the coelacanths, but only like one of them had hearts, and it was stuck on a beaver dam. So I cleared out the lake of all the fish, and now there's, I mean, I can see a couple. There's one. There's one over there too. We might have to clear it again, but that's a good thing about having this lake right here. I can just, if I run out of fish, I can go down with my Baryonyx or even my Thyla. My Thyla did a great job too. And just clear the lake and more respawn in, and a bunch of them will have hearts. Downside is you might get some piranha. So I've had to clear out piranhas a couple times. That's partly why I was kind of worried about the horse just not calming down. Was the fact that it kept running into the lake to swim, and I was like, oh crap, it's going to get eaten by piranha again before I even have a chance to tame it. We're just going to have to come up with the best name ever for you. Actually, you know what? I think this is going to make a great screenshot. We got a unicorn! There we go. Got some screenshots. Turn our HUD back on. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. So we don't have this problem again. Let's grab a couple more cryopods. I got a couple blueprints. Let's put those in there. Do we actually have a Paracer? No. That Megatherium. Ramshackle Megatherium saddle. 36 armor. It's better than it would be if it was primitive. A primitive saddle would only have like 20 armor. I wouldn't mind finding a better blueprint, but if push comes to shove, oh, that is quite a lot of cementing paste per saddle. I mean, strictly speaking, they don't have to have saddles, but they're better protected with saddles. Let's go ahead and go back to grab our wolf, and I will discuss the saddles. So, I used to run a server. I had a small, like 10 slot, password protected server that sorry, it's raining. Before we go over into the snow biome, I wanted to take advantage of the rain. If it's raining and you click on your canteen, your water skin, your water jar, it will refill it. So I wanted to do that before we got into the snow biome, because now the rain is going to turn into, well, snow. See? Snow. I wish it would do that here at my place. We have almost a foot of snow right now. But I would love to get some more, because if we get enough snow, my work gives us snow days. And I would love to have some more time off. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we have to take advantage of this too. So, this furry blob is an ovis. It's a male ovis. And we have to. We can't not tame it. We've got to take it back and tame it, because ovis are probably like the second rarest animal on Ark, on the island. At least in my opinion. I saw that aloe pack earlier. I think the alpha is like level 25 or 35 or something. Something really low. So not worth it. But yeah, if you see an ovis, you either want to kill it for the mutton, which we have mutton, so we don't need to do that. Or take it back and tame it. And we're going to take it back and tame it, because if we can find a female ovis, and it's pretty much exactly how it goes. You don't really go out hunting for ovis. You just happen to be looking for something else, and you spot one. Oh, look, there's a sheep. If we can get a female sheep, we can breed them. And then we have an unlimited supply of mutton. We're just gonna drop it up there. It'll wander around in that little sheep pen. Yeah, sure, that works. Oh my goodness, I can't remember how to make a sweet veggie cake. I am gonna have to Google that. Ark sweet veggie cake. So sheep get tamed with sweet veggie cakes. Ooh, bee honey. I think I might have bee honey. If not, I know where we can go grab some real quick. Was it this one? No. Is it this one? We do. We have bee honey. So it takes 4 sap, which I know I have. I'm just not really sure where. So we're going to make 3 cakes. It takes 2 honeys, 4 saps, 2 rock carrots, which we actually have in our inventory. Long grass. Is it citronal? No, it's potatoes. Savoroots. Stimulant. Ooh, stimulant could be a problem. Actually, I think stimulant is a problem. I think I have the tiniest little bit. Oh, no, I don't. I have 15. We're good. It takes 4 stimulant, 25 fiber, and water. So if I can go into the right one, and water. Where is my water jar? I'm not really sure. Do you know what? I have a canteen. That'll work. Sap. We need sap. I think my sap might actually be on him, because I was fishing with it earlier. We're not gonna have enough. So we're only gonna be able to make 2 right now. But that's fine. 2's better than none. Let's put our water jar, or our canteen in there. Do 4 honey, potatoes, and carrots. And we need a way to power it, so we'll just grab a little bit of thatch. You can burn thatch, wood, or spark powder, but I don't want to burn my spark powder because I'm saving that for gunpowder. So let's take a look. I should have everything in there. Honey, sap, rock carrots, long grass, saberroot, stimulant fiber, water skin. Huh. I didn't. I forgot to put the corn in there, the long grass. And veggie cake. No veggie cake? There we go. It just takes a bit. I'm hoping we won't need more than one. I wouldn't mind saving the other one until I can get some more. Oh, but yeah, so the sheep, much the way we did with the unicorn, we were going to get something else and just happened to spot it, and now we're bringing it back to base to tame it. Now, if I see another male ovis, because I'm pretty sure that one's male. Yeah, wild male. If we see another male, we can go ahead and just kill that for the mutton, but if we see a female... Really? That took all the water out of my canteen? Okay. Sitting here waiting for another one. It's because there's the water jar. I knew it was somewhere. We'll just put the water jar in. If we find a female, we'll tame them. But if it's another male, we can just... I mean, you can never really have too much mutton. Come on. I would love to tame this guy on camera for everybody. Okay. Go ahead and put out the fire. Actually, let's go ahead and leave the fiber in there because we're going to need it later. We'll go up. We'll put this stuff back in the fridge. And then we're going to feed to tame him. And I'm way too heavy. Alright. Let's... You gonna work? Come on, slurp up the sheep. It worked. And now our unicorn has a friend. So just... Wow, why are you so skinny? What happened to all your fur? I swear you were fatter outside. Huh. That is really weird. Like, he just looks super skinny. The sheep are usually... There we go. Maybe? No? Nope, he still looks super skinny. The sheep are usually, like, big and puffy, like marshmallows. So the sheep is going to stay in here as well. Like unicorns, things like to eat them. Everything likes to eat these two guys. So we're just going to keep them protected. And you know what? I think this is going to make another great screenshot. So take one from there. Maybe we'll get one from this side. No. No, that was good. Okay, so we're going to go up and we're going to throw our extra sweet veggie cake into the fridge. Come on. Just so you know, the sweet veggie cakes also can be used to... I don't want anything to get in here, so let's close the doors. They heal herbivores. So, for example, my plan is to take the therizinosaurs, the tickle chickens, into the dragon fight. I will try to make up as many sweet veggie cakes as I can. Ooh. We got a pike. and a Calicotherium saddle. Those are the guys that are kind of, sort of, a little bit shaped like the Megatheriums. When I'm looking for Megatheriums and I see Calicotheriums, I always have to like check to see which one it is because they look similar. They throw poop. Yeah, kind of like the monkeys, but the monkeys throw poop at your enemies. Calicotheriums throw poop at you. It's gross. Alright. I totally lost track of what I was saying when we were on our way to get our wolf when we saw the sheep. Saddles. We were talking about saddles and the server. So I did run a server. I had a small 10-person slot server. So you can only have 10 people on the server at a time. It was password protected. What I did is I opened the server, started the server, so that me and some of my friends could play on it. Ark is a great game, by the way. That's a beehive right there. So is that one. You can get honey from them. You just kind of run up and gather the honey, and then the little bees come out and attack you, and you have to run away or have something that can eat them. They'll knock you off your mount. But anyways, so on the server, I had a couple friends and we were playing Ark together. Now, that's a Calicotherium, by the way. I had started the server because, well, Ark is a great game. And there is a lot of great people that play Ark. A lot of really nice people. Like any community, though, there can be some pretty toxic ones, too. And, oh, I think that guy's new. Let's take a look at his level. 20. That's a Uteranus, by the way. He's not quite rendered, so he doesn't look fuzzy. But he is actually very furry, kind of like the mammoths and all. Up there. It's rendering it in. And we're gonna swoop down and see if we can't harvest him. And then we're gonna kill these guys. Because there's probably Udi lungs in that bag, and I want those Udi lungs. Mr. That is what I didn't want to do. Okay. Let's take a quick look around. This is super freaking me out a little bit. Direwolf. Uteranus. Udi lungs. We'll take the horn. And I think this is the other one. Oh, nope. This is going to be RG talons. Where did the other one go? Huh. Oh, here we go. Woolly Rhino. So we're taking all these, the horns, the lungs, the talons, because those are all boss fight items. You need them to summon the... Why are we going so slow? What is in your inventory that is weighing us down? Pelt. It's the pelt. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. And the raw meat. Oh yeah, okay, so while that was not what I wanted to do either. Ah, goodness. So while the art community is great, like any gaming community, it can be very toxic as well. Not as a general. In general, you know, the people are pretty great, but there are people out there that are not so good. You go into servers and there will be pillars everywhere so that you can't build, or people will kite creatures into your areas to kill your stuff. If you're on PvE, it happens. I think it happened to me on the first server well, actually not the first server I joined. The first couple servers I tried originally, I had the pillar thing happen. When I did find a good server, somebody eventually did kite stuff to my base, and it killed a bunch of my stuff. Oh, yep, see, I'm looking for Megatheriums, and I see that guy, because he walks like the Megatheriums do. But, let's see, here's a Megatherium. They walk kind of on their knuckles, and then they stop and kind of sit up. That's a level 5 though, so we don't want him. What? Oh, it's a woolly rhino. But yeah, so I played single player for a long time, and then one day I started talking to somebody about it, and we wanted to play together. So I started up a small server, and we played on it for a number of months. And then gradually, one by one, people kind of just stopped playing on it. And I ended up having to shut it down because I couldn't, oh my goodness, I want to see the Uteranus. Okay, 20. I couldn't keep up with it. I could not keep up with keeping everything fed. I did not have the time with my work schedule. As we know, my work schedule is a little bit insane. That's why I don't upload as much as I would like to. So I ended up shutting it down, and then nobody was playing on it at that time, just me. And then at Christmas time, it got deleted by the company that ran the server because we just weren't playing on it, and I didn't want to pay to renew it. So before everybody stopped playing, is that a 45 or a 145? 45. Before everybody stopped playing, we did end up taking on one of the bosses. We took on the Broodmother with our Megatherium army, and we did not have saddles on all of them. We were trying to get them all built, but the resources were just insane, and we ended up not being able to put saddles on all of them. So while saddles are definitely helpful, they're not necessary, strictly speaking. It can be done without them. Here we go. And Ghost looks perfectly fine. And I know that story was a very long, very roundabout way of saying saddles are not necessarily, strictly speaking. They're helpful. They're definitely helpful. I have to quickly switch to something else so that I don't accidentally throw out my wolf. That's what happened with the sheep. I didn't actually throw him out. There's this weird thing right now that if you hold your cryopod, I don't know why I keep calling them one or the other, but it's actually the opposite. Cryopod. I called it a cryo orb. I don't know where that came from. But anyways, if you hold your cryopod in your hand, it randomly just throws out the creature. I'm not sure why. It's kind of annoying. So just the way around it basically is to slurp them up and just change your tool. Pull out one of your tools real fast. So, real quick, because we're here, you see this kind of odd looking ice sculpture right here? There's a hole in it and you can go in it. So this is actually lag. cave lag. It's actually a cave. You can go in here all the way through. Goodness. For some reason that feels like I should not have been able to go that far. You can go in there, and that's one of the caves. That's one of the 2 snow biome caves. Hang on, we're about to hit cave lag again. Cave lag. But we are nowhere even remotely close to ready for that guy. That will be after we have a really, really good aloe or a really, really good Rex bred up. But we are nowhere near ready for it. It's also very, very cold, so if you have like higher quality fur and an otter, you definitely want to take both. But that's going to be a long, long way off. I believe that artifact is either for the dragon, maybe the overseer. I think it's the dragon. You know, Megatheriums are kind of in short supply today. I was really hoping that we'd find one over by our taming pen, because we can drag one there, but it's kind of a lot of work. One of the reasons I really... Remember what I said about sheep? Unfortunately, this is another male. Level 50. So, guess what? We're gonna get some mutton. You know, if you could have just been female, that would have been perfect. Now let's drop the pelt, because it's gonna weigh us down. Oh, whoop, whoop, that's a Yudi. And he's coming this way. Could hear him. Nope, he's running that way. But let's check his level. Level 10. Garbage. I feel like I'm so over the place today. Just completely all over the place. I honestly can't remember what we were talking about before we saw the sheep. Taming pins, I think. The reason I really like taming pins, is because most things will come at you when you shoot them. Some things will run away, like Phiomias. Most things will come at you, but then once their torpor gets high, they'll run. And trying to shoot something that's running away is a pain in the butt. It's awful. Yeah. I do not enjoy it at all. 25, 20, and then I think I saw Calicotheriums over here. Why couldn't you be a Megatherium, a male? Because 135 is a good level. So those guys are passive tames. You tame them with beer. Yeah. But I don't really see the point in them right now, so we're going to just leave them alone. We are going to see if we can't get to this ring drop. It looks like a white drop or a rainbow drop, so it's probably going to be horrible, but we're going to try. After we kill the wolves. Oh, I also see some Megatheriums over there. Come on, guys. Quit howling and just come at me. Come on. Will you fly? Thank you. Alright, down to 2. And now we're good to get this drop. Hopefully. Hey, Mr. Penguin. Saved your lives, by the way. There's a pack of wolves over here. We'll take it and sort through it later. Let's see what these guys' levels are. Level 30 and level 20. Not very good. Not what we're looking for. So there are actually 2 places to look for these guys. You can find them here in the snow biome and in the redwoods. I prefer the snow biome personally, because oh, I think this might be the other. No, that's not the cave. The other cave's over there somewhere. I prefer the snow biome personally because while they both have Prolovias, the snow biome does not have Microraptors or Thylacoleos. And those can wreck your day. I actually got hit by a Thyla earlier when I was checking the sap to go fishing. Because you can put a sap collector on redwood trees in the redwoods. And it almost killed us. Not just me, but also Super Dodo. It was not a fun time. There's another Yudi. Level 15. The problem with Yudis is they're so tough to clear out because when you try to go down and hit them, they fear roar and they'll fear your bird. Ooh, you look weird. I don't know why. For a second it looked like it had a green tinge to it. It still kind of does. But yeah, they'll fear roar you, and your bird goes crazy. It's not a good time. And we need to empty our inventory. So we're gonna land and do that real fast. Oh, it's all the mutton. You don't need the berries. A little bit helped. Let's grab this explorer note. I really should be clearing these Megatheriums out, honestly. That way some new ones can spawn in. I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna start doing that. I should have been doing that the whole time, cleaning them out as we see low levels. Wouldn't mind getting some oil while we're here too. We'll get it later on our way back. These rocks right here, these kind of shiny black rocks, these are oil rocks. If you hit them, they'll give you stone and oil. It's another one. Oh, here's a couple of Megatheriums, a 15. And a 55. Let's clear them out. Hopefully don't hit the mammoth. One of those is doing some pretty decent damage. The 55, I think. Granted, I'm also doing less damage because they're mate boosted. I want to fly higher. I don't want to fly close to the ground because... What? Why do I have the mammoth thing? I didn't hit a mammoth. Alright, come on. You're almost done. You're almost done with your pretty pink feet. Okay. Did that get me from way over here? Seriously? Oh, look! There's a penguin! That's Love Day event colors. There's another Yeti. Level 70. The highest I've seen. Seriously? Bird? Go away. My audio's going funky again. It was doing that earlier. I haven't actually checked my previous video. I haven't edited it yet. I'm recording back to back, but it sounded kind of scratchy like this does to me. I'm hoping it doesn't to you guys. Pink mammoth. There's Berlovia. What did I just see? I saw another sheep. A sheep. Oh, but it's another male. Seriously? Come on, guys. Ugh. We literally have no room to carry anything else because we're full of mutton. I'll tell you what, I have been talking for a really long time. I meant to cut this video a much longer time ago. But I've kind of just been chatting and I've let this video just run on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut here. This video is going to be super long, by the way. I'm going to cut here, and then I will bring you guys back if we find anything worth taming. Yeah. I'll see you guys in a few seconds. Alright guys, welcome back. I've done a little bit more looking. I'm not really finding anything. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to call this a video. And off camera, I will continue doing some searching to see if I can't find ourselves another Megatherium or a Uranus. There's some wolves down there. They saw me land and now they're like, chicken. But yeah, so I think we're going to call that a video. This might be a little bit longer than others. Or, you know, it might not. My videos all seem to be a little bit longer than I intend for them to be. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I will see you next time. Like, subscribe, and leave me a comment.